Hey guys, it's the Meg Doctor here with my boy.
Captain Cracks 103.
And today we are doing another vlog, okay? I know he looks like he's out of state or whatever, but no, we are not in a gang. We are just dressed up a little bit different today. He's wearing a scarf, I'm wearing a leather jacket and this fedora thing, okay? Okay, so today is gonna be part 1 of maybe 2 or 3. Because today we're going to be doing PlayStation 1 to 4, and then say a little bit of what we think about 5, if we know anything about it. And next episode will be Xbox. And then after Xbox, we'll be doing a comparison, I guess, or what we think's better, like a quick little video. Because I didn't plan this out too much, and I wanted to do PlayStation versus Xbox, but given the time limit that we have right now, which is about 30 minutes until my phone decides to make 2 different videos, it helps. Okay, first off, I will talk about PlayStation 1. He'll do 2 and 3, I'll do 4, and then he'll speak into 4. When we come down to a system we've played, we're going to give our input on it. So, from the resources I searched up, the PlayStation 1 came out on December 3rd, 1994. And I just did that by searching up when did the PlayStation come out and in Google's first box. And with that box, it told me the CPU was an R3000 at 33.8688 megahertz, which I don't honestly know if that's good because I'm not too tech savvy. It has a memory of 2 megabytes of RAM, which I'm guessing is, for what it was, okay. For its storage, it used the memory card, the basic stuff. And here's the top 10 that I saw using the website, or not a website, it was just Google's first top 10 that I saw. So it's in no particular order, just how I wrote it down. So the first one was Pa Rappa the Rapper, the first one was Metal Gear Solid, made in 1998. The second one was Pa Rappa the Rapper in 1997. Vagrant Story, made in 2000. Castlevania, Sympathy of the Night, made in 1997. Resident Evil 2, made in 1998. R4 Ridge Racer Type 4, 1999. Final Fantasy Tactics, made in 1998. Incredible Crisis, made in 2000. Einhander, 1998, and Klonoa, Door to Phantom Mile, made in 1998. And speaking of the Final Fantasy, if we come around to it, on Captain Crex's channel, we will be doing one of these sort of sitcom things, hopefully, possibly, depending on what he wants to do. And it'll be about Final Fantasy. And from the website called thefactsite.com. So I'm putting this out there so people aren't like, oh, where'd you find this information? You're stealing the source and you're not telling who actually figured it out. I am doing this. I don't need copyright strikes. I am a good, decent human being. I sort of know what I'm doing because of English. Or ELA, I should say. So this fact was that PlayStation wasn't actually Sony's main system. They first partnered up with, I believe it was Nintendo. Yes. And it was initially a partnership with Nintendo, which was the leading game frontrunner, so the main gaming console company. But then the concept was shaken off when Nintendo started to wonder and worry about PlayStation making agreements and partnerships with Philips, which is a TV brand that I know of, I'm pretty sure. Which was a poor decision. But Sony went on to make the PlayStation and held its spot in the top gaming community, or gaming console war type thing. So yeah, that's the fact I found. It was a big fact, so I didn't write down too much. But I thought that was pretty interesting that It wasn't Sony's original idea. They were working with Nintendo. But as we know, when you say Sony, you think of games. You think of the PlayStations. But they own TVs and toasters and microwaves and a lot of other things. Probably dishwashers and microwaves too. Unless I already said microwaves. But they own a lot of things. They're not just a gaming thing. You know, they got to make their money somehow, some way. So now on to Captain Crex 103 with PlayStation 2 and 3. So, I haven't personally played PlayStation 1 or 2, but when it comes up to 3, we're both going to give our input on what we think about it.
Okay, the PlayStation 2 is a home. Well, the PlayStation 2 was first released in Japan on March 4th, 2000, and North America on October 26th, 2000, and in Europe and Australia on November 4th, 2000, and is the successor of the original PlayStation as well as the second installment of the PlayStation console lineup. There's two different forms of the PlayStation. The original, which I call the brick, and the slim line, which I really want to call the slab because of how it is.
He wants to call it the brick because it's big like a brick. It's pretty big and hefty. Yeah, the first PlayStation 2. And he wants to call the slim the slab line because it was actually very thin and slim, as it's called the slim, compared to the brick.
That's slim.
So.
Anyways. It was discontinued 2013.
The manufacturing of it was discontinued.
Yeah.
But,
Worldwide,
I mean, if you
January
think about
4th,
it,
but for Japan, December 28th, 2012.
well, I mean, you do want to think about it, though. I mean, it makes sense that they discontinued it in 2013, because that's far when it was made in what?
It was made 2000.
And
it was released 2000. It was discontinued 2013.
Yeah, but see, since it was made in 2000, 13 years it has been made and being sold.
That was worldwide.
Yes, but when you think about it, they have 3 and 4 out. When you have 2 different consoles, it's a lot to take in to work on 3 different consoles, let alone 2. So, of course, you're going to drop one, especially when people are going for 3 and 4 and not buying the 2. So, you know, by then, it makes sense. Just, you know.
It did had I think it did had online services. Looking over through my notes that I have on my phone. Dang.
How much units were sold?
150 million as of March 30th.
50 million units.
2011. Yeah. Let's see. Slimline was released in 2004.
2004? Yeah.
And it was both PlayStation 2 versions had backwards compatibility.
For all the PlayStation 1 games, or most?
For most.
Alright.
Well, almost all PlayStation 1 games, and also most of its accessories.
Alright, that seems pretty cool. I mean, it's a good thing that they do that, because then it keeps people in it, especially if they like PlayStation 1 games. Then like, oh, cool, I can still play with this and this.
It did have an online mode on online services. Online best-selling game was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. 17.33 million sold as of February 2009. Successor PlayStation 3.
Now, we're going on to PlayStation 3, and before we get started, I want to say that I have played PlayStation 3 a lot when I was younger, and I am actually pretty happy with how it came out. One game that they took off that I am not happy about was called Zombie Apocalypse, and you have different levels that you go through, and you go as far as you can without dying. You go and you do like first level, which is easy zombies. You have the regular ones. Then you go up and you have the big fat ones, which are harder to kill. And then after that, you go up to the ones that shoot like vomit out that get you stuck, and then the ones that are pregnant that bring out babies. And I think it just spawns in regular zombies. But it was so fun, and they took it off, and they need to add it for the PlayStation 5 if you guys are listening to this, which I doubt it because you're not that big of a YouTube community. But those of you who can hear this, please somehow contact them and tell them I want the game back. It's a game. It's awesome. I loved it. It's scary. I liked the music. I liked it all.
There was a bunch of YouTubers that did it.
Yes,
times.
it was fun, and they took it off. It's no longer on the Play Store, which is stupid, by the way, because it was a fun game. You guys need to get it back.
About the PlayStation 2, I do have both Slim and Brick, but I like the Brick more because when my PlayStation 2 discs got stretched to the point to where the Slim line didn't read the disc properly, I relied on the Brick in order to play. Mostly because I played Jak and Daxter and Jak 2. Though on the PlayStation 3 we were able to get the whole Jak collection. More of a trilogy.
That's cool.
I think. Or was there more?
There might have been a few more. I mean, most games are
1 minute.
pretty big. So, how was your guys' day? Let me know in the comments down below what you think, or not what you think, how your day's going. Just let me know. I know that people watch it and don't go this far. We've been here for 11 minutes and about 45 seconds, but I know that my YouTube channel isn't that interesting or fun at the moment. I just don't honestly know how to make it more fun. I'm trying to be entertaining. I don't know how to do that. Besides ranting about the game that I want back. Never gonna let that one go. That was a fun game. So, but yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. How's your day been? So, you know, and I will try my best to go down and see them and say, hey, I'm glad your day's doing this, or, oh, what's wrong? Or, well, I hope I made your day a little bit better, or something like that, you know? So, this guy hasn't been posting for a while, but hopefully we'll get him started soon. So, also, what do you guys think of my new YouTube outfit? I mean, minus the mask, but that's just because. But what do you guys think?
About the Jak and Daxter collection, for the PS3 there was 3 games. For the PS4, it included the 4th.
Ah.
And I'm talking about the collection set. All 4. Well, 3 games in one, basically.
So it's not a 4th game, it's just a collection.
The collection for the PS3 only had the first 3. The 4th one was included in the PS4 edition. Nice thing to write down, right?
I'm not writing that down. I'm writing down something else.
I really liked Jak and Daxter. Not only because of how it is, but also it has some interesting aspects. Those of you out there that know what I'm talking about, yeah. Anyways, about the PlayStation 3. It was, let's see, PlayStation 3 released 2006, and well, it was released 2006, but was discontinued 3 to 4 years ago. No, 2 to 3 at most. So, yeah.
See what I did there? Please like and subscribe, people. Come on, let's do it. I had to read it backwards. That's what I was doing. Please like and subscribe, guys. We can do it.
It's not like looking in a mirror.
I'm trying to get up to 200 subs. I'm at 134, I believe. Please get me up to 200. From there, we'll go up to 250, 300, 350, 400. I can do simple math. Don't worry. I'm not that stupid. Maybe a little, but I'm not that stupid.
See, I think there was multiple generations of PlayStation 3. The first 2 generations were the only ones that were compatible with PlayStation 2 game disc. I guess I have the generation that doesn't allow it, sadly.
Well, I think there was problems with the very first generation of PlayStation 3 where they kept like overheating or something. Because I think they rushed it a little bit. From what I searched up a long time ago, or a while ago,
All models.
I searched it up, and apparently the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 3 like first edition, they rushed to make, so it overheated a lot and stuff, and it just didn't last that long. So then they remade the other ones, which was the original, or the second original, and then the slim type. So yeah, that's what I know. I remember some stuff.
All models of the PlayStation 3 can decode Dolby True HD and as of firmware 2.30 DTS HD master audio to be output as LPCM. Output of the raw undecoded stream is limited to slim models.
Flash memory input, memory stick.
See, there's the controller, the DualShock controller. And let's see, controller input 6-axis, DualShock 3, DualShock 4, Logitech Driving Force GT, Logitech cordless precision controller, standard USB controllers, GT Force Rhythm game controllers, PlayStation Move, PlayStation 3 Blu-ray remote, Control GunCon 3, PlayStation Portable, Wonderbook, PlayStation Vita, keyboard and mouse connectivity.
And the PlayStation P, or the PlayStation Portable, which is PSP, and the PlayStation Vita are both two separate mini console things because they're portable. So that's why we don't have them down. But we might do that too, maybe. I doubt it. But
this is interesting.
They're two separate things. I have played the PSP, and what my favorite part about that was how the games were like the mini discs with the white or the holder. That was my favorite part. Like, I know that you can download games and stuff. That's what the PS Vita is for. But honestly, I like having the hard copies. They're just really cool. And I like playing Harry Potter on that stuff. The Lego Harry Potter, that stuff is fun.
See, online services, PlayStation Network, backward compatibility.
To what, 1 and 2?
That's one sentence, no comma.
Okay.
PlayStation, all models.
I know, but was it backwards compatibility 2 and 1? Or
Online services, PlayStation Network, backward compatibility. So basically, PlayStation 2 online, well, the online services for PlayStation 2 were also connected to PlayStation 3 online services.
Oh, okay.
In a way, I think. I don't know, it doesn't give much information here. Unless I go to the 4 website, web.archive.org/web, all this stuff. Yeah. The first console was officially announced at E3 2005 and was released at the end of 2006. It was the first console to use Blu-ray disc as its primary storage medium. The console was the first PlayStation to integrate social gaming networks, including the PlayStation Network, as well as the first to be controllable from a handheld console through its remote connectivity with PlayStation Portable and PS Vita. So, you guys that like the PS4 and say it's better, you should be thanking the original PlayStation, because it led up to PlayStation 3, and that changed everything.
Done? Okay. Now it is time for PlayStation 4. Okay, I own this console. I got it in 2018, and I got the Days of Play Blue, which is a blue console, and it has golden, like, the triangle, X, square, and circle. I think I already said that, but whatever. And I like it a lot. So it was, the PlayStation 4 was released November 15th, 2013. It has a CPU of a semi-custom 8-core AMD 86 to 64 Jaguar 1.6. I have no idea what that means, honestly. It was on the first list on Google again. It has a memory of, and the memory it uses is a hard drive, which is 500 gigabytes, a 1 terabyte, or a 2 terabyte. And those are upgradable. There's a little slot that you can pull out on the corner of the system, and you can put in like 4 terabyte, all of those different that you want. It has a RAM of 256 megabytes for background tasks. It plays Blu-ray and DVD discs, so you want to watch and use it, then yeah. Especially for PlayStation Pro when it has the 4K. It has PSVR, so that's a bonus. And here's the top 12 games, I guess. I just wrote down a list from engadget.com, engadget.com. And there were a few games that I thought I was missing that I added, so, this isn't a professional channel, so I really don't care. So these are the games that I added also that I thought should have been on here. So, there's God of War 2018. Haven't played it, but I've seen it. Horizon Zero Dawn, made in 2017. I haven't played that. Haven't really heard of it that much. Marvel Spider-Man 2018. I have it. I have all 3 DLCs, and I still have not beat it. I am stuck on the first part with Hammerhead. And it's a hard game, but it's fun. I honestly recommend the game. He's played it.
So I could have probably beat him.
Well, I haven't let you play it yet. Well, he's played it on his profile on my system, and he likes it too.
Also, when it comes to bosses, it just takes me a few days to actually beat them. Unlike this guy here.
It doesn't take me a few days. It takes me, 2 tries. It might take you a few days. It only takes me 2 tries.
Well, the few days is so that I try multiple times, and then I take a break, and then I'm into it again.
Oh.
And I almost instantly I beat him.
I sometimes do that, but sometimes it only takes me a few tries. Monster Hunter World 2018. I haven't played this one, but I've played one for the old Wii, or the Wii that came out in 2012, I think, or whatever. I played that one. That one was fun, even though that has nothing to do with PlayStation. Actually, it does a little bit because it's Nintendo, and they work together. So, Persona 5 2016. No idea what that is. Red Dead Redemption 2 2018. I have seen gameplay, and my friends say it's good, but I don't feel like playing it. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, made in 2017, which is also a PSVR game, which I have a list of PlayStation VR games also. Shikiro Shadows Die Twice, made in 2019. Tetris Effect 2018, which is also in PSVR. I like Tetris. Tetris is fun. I don't have this game, but I like Tetris in general. Until Dawn, made in 2015. I've heard of it, haven't played it. Grand Theft Auto 5 I have, made in 2013. That one's pretty fun. He's played it too.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite, made in 2017, which is actually going downhill now. So.
Luckily.
But I have played it. It's okay, honestly. I like Minecraft better. Spyro Remastered. The 3-set collection, I have that. It is fun. Even though I don't play that much, I do like it though.
I use some cheat codes in Spyro so I can look pretty cool. My Spyro is black with a pair of black sunglasses. And once I get to a certain point in, I think, Ripto's Rage, I'm able to put in the cheat code that allows me to toggle, I think it was the ultimate Fire Blast ability. Yeah, so I'm a hacker, but I still have to do things the normal way.
For the PSVR games, though, I have played Astrobot, which was made in 2018. That is fun because you can play PSVR and then non-PSVR. So one person has the headset and you guys can take turns. Super Hot 2016, I love. It is fun. I have a story about this game. So I was playing this when I was living out in Michigan. Now I live in Oregon. And one time during lunch, I was walking in the lunchroom. Someone threw a tater tot on one of their friends, but it went right in front of me. But I was playing this game so much days before that I saw it in slow motion, and I bent backwards and I saw it, and I was like, whoa, and I watched it go, and I was like, whoa, this game's helping me. And people say, especially parents say, video games do not help. They do. There's also another story about a kid who played Mario Kart, and his grandma got a heart attack or something and couldn't drive, or she passed out, and he was able to drive off to safety because of the game. So, games are helping sometimes, except for Fortnite. And I'm not saying that Epic Games is bad, I'm just saying I'm not a big fan of Fortnite. That's my personal opinion. Just accept it. Tetris Effect 2018, like I said, I have not played this Tetris, but I have played Tetris before. Beat Saber 2018 is a great game. I love it. The only thing I wish they could do is have it where you can download other songs, not just the ones that they give you, sort of like from Steam, how you can get the fan-made or handmade songs. I want that on there. Also, for PlayStation VR, the controllers themselves are a little bit wonky when you're playing. Sometimes when you're looking at the camera, and you're done with the game and it sometimes loads it over to the side. Or with Beat Saber, one of the sabers isn't actually on, so it's all wobbly and stuff. It's probably user error, but I feel like they could upgrade that a little bit. Job Simulator 2016, I beat that in a few days. It's a fun game. They have a new one, Vacation Simulator. I haven't played that one, but that one's a lot longer than the one I have, and it's more fun and interactive. But I do recommend this one too. Elder Scrolls 2012, which is Skyrim. I own that game, and it's a little bit confusing, but actually it's a lot confusing, but it's fun. Just that you can find it's like medieval times. That's what I like about it. And it has dragons. Dragons are awesome. Moss 2018. I've seen a bunch of gameplay and it looks interesting. I just haven't personally played it. Gran Turismo 2017. I have played not this one, but for PlayStation 3, and that was fun. Doom FVR 2016. I own. I've played. It is fun. I also recommend that game. Rick and Morty Virtual Reality 2017. Have not played, have seen gameplay, it looks okay. FNAF VR. That is a game that I own, made in 2019, and it is awesome. I love the game. I watch people play it, and it's not scary, but then when you're in it, you get scared. Like, it is heart beating. So, I like that game, and I think recently they just came out with new characters, so I might play that at some point once our internet's back up, because it's being a stupid butthead right now. Saying it's connected, but there's no internet.
Almost whole planet.
And, so that's about it for that. With my stuff with PlayStation VR and PlayStation, I like, I wish they had backwards compatibility. But other than that, I mean, I like the system. They're coming out with PlayStation 5, which is having full backwards compatibility. Hopefully they actually do that, and hopefully they fix up the VR stuff if they're keeping it. But other than that, I think that it's good. I mean, it has a bunch of games. So I recommend the PlayStation 4. Or if you want to save up your money and get the PlayStation 5, because I'm pretty sure that'll be also pretty good. So, and if PlayStation knows what they do, or Sony, if they know what they're doing, then they're going to listen to the demands of the people and do what they want. That's why they're doing backwards compatibility, because everyone kept saying, oh, this console doesn't have it. That's stupid. I don't know why they're making it full backwards compatibility. I mean, I guess it's a smart idea for people who want to play. But, I mean, you really only need back to PlayStation 4 and 3. But, you know, that's just my opinion. So, you have any input on the PlayStation 4?
It's a good system.
And that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell us in the